disappointed. If I'm completely honest, there's really nothing to scream and shout about where Arsenal are concerned. Let's make sure we've scanned on Google. Let's copy and paste that. Let's go over there. All right, let's go over there. Let's go over there. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Let's start with Raphinha, people, courtesy of the Athletic. Now, is this to appease fans? I don't know, but let's see what's going on. Leeds' Raphinha attracting interest from Arsenal and Tottenham with Barcelona funds in doubt. This is because of Barcelona's financial structure, so maybe there's something for us to exploit. Although this is one that's probably going to drag. We need to be honest. I don't think Raphinha's that keen on a move to Arsenal. I think we could attract him. We could sell him a dream and do all those things, but you've got, I don't know if Liverpool still be on to you, but you've got Liverpool on the back burner. You've got Barcelona on the back burner. Chelsea allegedly are understood to hold an interest. Tottenham, I don't know if you're going to start really, but they're Champions League and they're Conte, Obviously, I hope the Brazilian aspect, you've crossed paths with our centre-back Gabriel, so hopefully he could do the right thing and get you to come to the club. You're an international duty, so hopefully Arsenal striker, see what I'm doing here, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel can all make sure they get that done. Offer him free unlimited food at Williams restaurant in London, and things could happen. Leeds' Raphinha is a top target for both Arsenal and Tottenham this summer. Amid concerns Barcelona will be unable to fund a deal for the forward, the Athletic understands. Chelsea are also understood to hold an interest in the 25-year-old, although they are also working on a deal for Dembele, who is poised to leave Barcelona on a free transfer. Leeds, who apparently are selling Calvin Phillips to City, are open to selling Raphinha, provided the club's valuation of the player is met. He has been repeatedly linked with a move to Barcelona, but there are growing concerns over whether or not the La Liga side can fund a deal. The Spanish side have debts of more than 1 billion and strict controls on their recruitment and expenditure. That has opened the door to the Premier League's North London rivals, who hold an interest in the Brazilian international. Tottenham are also interested in Everton's Richarlison, however, and it is understood Conte side will not sign both Brazilians this summer, so it's one and done where that's concerned, people. As you know, Raphinha has had 2 good seasons at Leeds. He's got 17 goals from 65 top flight appearances. As much as he's good, we need to know how he can become better as well. So hopefully Arteta can do that in that regards as well, people. Hit the like button. We're at 248. If you hit the like button, big up yourselves. Apparently, the Athletic report earlier this month that Leeds are sympathetic to Raphinha's ambition and do not intend to be unfair or obstructive if their valuation is met. So this screams one that is going to drag over the window potentially. It's understood that Leeds no longer anticipate him accepting a new contract, something that appeared to be on the cards midway through the season. And don't forget, his agent is former Barcelona and Chelsea man Deco. Although Raphinha has not directly asked for a transfer, it's no secret that he sees himself playing in European competition. Tottenham have already been active in the transfer market. They've completed the signings of Fraser Foster, Perisic, and they're also in talks for Basuma and Spence, and it shows no way to do that. Arsenal, meanwhile, have added Marquinhos and Matt Turner as well as Tusty to the squad. So make of that what you will, people. So moving away from that one very, very quickly, folks, and going back to Google Docs, Google Docs, Google Chrome, where we can obviously see what's going on in the transfer market. Obviously, Torreira said goodbye to Fiorentina here, people. He's vexed. He's absolutely rattled. He's not happy that his move hasn't banged people at all. It has not happened. We're going to get into that. But allegedly, every day it's a new club for Pablo Mari. Fenerbahce are considering making a move for Arsenal defender Pablo Mari because they've got the new manager in Jorge Jesus in Brazil. And also Mesut Ozil, who's beefing him as well, really. Apparently, talks have taken place between Arsenal and Gabriel Jesus' reps, but no official offer has been yet tabled, says Goal.com, people. Leicester would prefer Telemann's situation to be resolved soon, but while Arsenal have been directly linked, there still haven't been any moves by them, which has been reported by a Leicester journalist, which, again, let's get them in very quickly. Fiorentina have informed Lucas Torreira he won't be joining them for next season. Torreira will soon release a farewell message on his social media, as you saw where it's here, people, where he does not seem happy at all. On the topic of Raphinha, Fiorentina has communicated to Torreira not to continue with negotiations. Fiorentina have informed Lucas Torreira he won't be joining them for next season. Torreira will soon release a farewell message on his social media, as you saw where it's here, people, where he does not seem happy at all. On the topic of Raphinha, Fiorentina has communicated to Torreira not to continue with negotiations. The Purple Club has communicated to the Uruguayan midfielder that negotiations with Arsenal will not continue. According to what has been collected, the Uruguayan will not continue his career in Florence. In a video call that ended a few minutes ago with Fiorentina, the player was informed of the choice not to go ahead in negotiations with Arsenal for economic reasons, considering you just got Vlahovic money. After having presented the last offer to the English of 7 million, the Purple Club would like to make room for Amrabat, an investment of 20 million, which had difficulty in winning the first season in a purple jersey, whatever that means. And now it looks like, long story short, Fiorentina are going to move on. As you can see here, Lucas Torreira blames bad people as permanent Arsenal exit collapse people, and you have to sign up for this. But yeah, he'll return at some point. You know, his agent's going to have to earn his money. But, you know, if Torreira can find a place in the team, why not? But he's contracted until 2023. Arsenal are not convinced on him, specifically Arteta. He has to keep it moving. Where Gabriel Jesus is concerned, people, possible meeting with the agent during this week. Juventus remain in the running for Jesus. The agent arrives in Europe. Arsenal remain on pole. But Juventus are hoping. And again, you're not going to be the main man at Spurs, at Juventus, or at half of the clubs apart from us. But they can all offer you what we can't, which is, you know, competing in Europeans' elite competition, really and truly. So if you're on all of that, then it makes full sense. I can't begrudge you for that. But every day it's another thing, really and truly. So yeah, maybe they're being used to drive up the price. I don't know what's going on there with Gabriel Jesus. We actually heard on goal.com that we're the favourites to get him. But as you said, as is the case with Telemans, there's been no official sort of offer sort of thing, if I'm completely honest with you. Let's copy and paste that just because we're gonna go into that. Apparently, his agent's gonna speak. Jesus to Juventus, we enter key days of negotiation, stripping all the way to the front of it. The player's agent, Marcelo Pinati, will arrive in Europe in the next few hours. An obligatory stop in London. Arsenal remain ahead. Jesus, through his agent, will ask for 10 million euros in the first instant. There's still no agreement with the Gunners, but the London club can get closer. The possibility that Penalty will also meet Juventus, however, is concrete. There is not yet a scheduled meeting on the agenda, but the manager of Jesus knows the interest of Juventus. And obviously, Chelsea have also been linked with the individual. So you're going to have to draw whatever conclusions you can draw here. Osimhen says anything can happen. Osimhen opens the door to Arsenal transfers, going to search for new league striker, people. I'm pretty sure I've read these comments before, but he said, I don't know my future. I know anything can happen, but now I just want to go on vacation with my family, clear my head and recharge my batteries. Then we'll take care of the rest. I know there are many rumors that they would like me in Spain or in England, but I don't think it's the right time to talk about that now that I'm with the national team. Scrolling all the way down, allegedly reported earlier a few months ago, Osimhen's agent is understood to have flown to London mid-May to discuss a potential transfer with Arsenal's technical director, Edu. The Gunners are, however, aware that a deal will not come cheap, and we never got Champions League football, with Osimhen having 3 years left on his deal, and obviously their president is a tough negotiator, and it looks like Koulibaly and Fabian Ruiz will leave as well. So they're not going to let all three, bearing in mind they are in the Champions League next season. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Having paid 68 million pounds for him, $85 million to sign him from Lille. As said, Napoli are in the Champions League, so it could be something. Jesus is another player who's being chased by the Gunners, with Arteta knowing the Brazilian well from his time at City. Talks have taken place between Arsenal and the players' reps, but no official offer has yet been tabled. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is another player Arteta's side are interested in him, while tabs are also being kept on Tammy Abraham, people. So yeah, make of that what you will. One love to you lot. You know, normally we get decent numbers. We always get decent numbers, but you lot are really enjoying the transfer thing, innit? 261 likes. Keep running that up, people. Let's see what this has been saying. Arsenal sent Aaron Hickey warning. Bologna sporting director has insisted that the Serie A side will not sell him for less than his valuation. It could be he is one of those we could sacrifice, but if we don't receive adequate offers, he'll likely stay for another year. We have a good potential to do well and earn more than 50 points. We must be good at financing new signings and finding new players. If we make the right move, we'll be able to replace them. Newcastle have entered the Scamacca race, who apparently he's moving to PSG. Sterling's been warned off a move to Arsenal. I think he could warn himself off. We've been linked with Asensio. Big up the Twitch gang. We spoke about Vintaya, the guy who spent time at Wolves on loan and is at Porto. Us and Manchester United are interested in the midfielder. Can play as an 8, can play slightly further forward. Very cultured, good blow, centre of gravity. for his stature, he is quite strong, but I don't know enough to justify 35 million. And I don't really think we're going to do that, at least before we spent 25 million on Telemans. I think it's a case of one midfielder. I honestly only think we see Zinchenko coming in to play midfield, or this guy, if Granit Xhaka, the rumours to Italy start resurfacing like they do every summer where Arsenal are concerned. If you've hit the like button, thank you very much. God bless you. Twitch gang, you're in top form. Lewandowski's been urged to make the Arsenal move. Didn't you say you used to watch Thierry Henry? So come and make the move. I mean, you got to be smoking something serious to want to come to Arsenal over some of the clubs you've been linked with. But if you're on that, why not really? We've been sent a Scamacca warning, people, whatever that means. Apparently, Jesus wants the Arsenal move, people. Gabriel Jesus wants to join Arsenal despite being an important member of Pep's side. So we'll see. We're close to allegedly agreeing a deal for goalkeeper Neto, which I don't much believe in. Away from that, you know, let's try the social media links again. Let's see if there's got to be something. Lie to us, man. Well, certain people are getting hair transplants and that. So make of that what you will. Let's start closing some of these things. Allegedly, Arsenal to return to pre-season training in less than 2 weeks as Mikel Arteta prepares for another shot. You'd imagine not Ben White, actually. You'd imagine Ramsdale, Saka, Martinelli, Gabriel. If we did sign Telemans and Gabriel Jesus in time, you'd imagine those, maybe even Smith Rowe, will not return for the first 2 weeks as they might be given extended time off. Or maybe Smith Rowe was using England's under-21s as an opportunity to keep ticking over and staying fit. As you know, we will be going to America and Germany and then coming back for the Emirates Cup, people. So, yeah, it is what it is. And we need to start the season well. For whatever reason, COVID, injuries, whatever, a big part as to why our season didn't start well. Yes, we had nobody expected to beat City and Chelsea. Could have done better at Brentford. But how we started the season, you know, if we can start the season a bit better, you know, then you give yourselves opportunities to drop points, really, if that's the case. Lewandowski's told that Arsenal are a better option than Man United. I mean, you'd be smoking something serious to sign for either club at this moment in time. We've spoken about Vintaya as well, people. Arsenal have been dealt a blow in the hunt for Scamacca, people. There was talk that, you know, he's already began advanced talks with PSG. Bearing in mind, he has left Italy before, you know, as a youth player and went to PSV. And I know I only say that because it seems like the Italian-based players are cool to just stay in Serie A, people. I don't know where it's gone, but yeah, man, Scamacca allegedly was moving closer to that. So yeah, man, it don't look like we're getting Scamacca. Former Arsenal player believes Brazilian star will snub Spurs in favour of a move to the Emirates. Fair enough. Fair enough, Kevin Campbell. I hope you're right, Mr. Kevin Campbell. Sorry, people, I want to find that Scamacca thing because I'm sure I had it up here. I think I've closed the tab. Once again, Arsenal have entered the race with Vintanya and are willing to pay his 35 million release clause. Barcelona, as well as Manchester United, are also interested. So I don't know what to make of that. Allegedly, Arsenal are moving with a lot more intensity for Raphinha in recent days. Tottenham and Chelsea are also very attentive to the situation. Where is the Scamacca thing? Scamacca. PSG. This can't be. Apparently, PSG and Scamacca's entourage's will is to complete the deal, even though positions are still quite distant. Apparently, talks between PSG and Sassuolo are progressing. Apparently, Sassuolo want 50 million euros for their player, people, as you can see here. But on this one's actually even saying that negotiations between the two are continuing. The Italian club want 50 million euros, while PSG have offered 35 plus add-ons so far. So they'll probably find some sort of agreement over them sides. But where the transfer news is concerned, people, for today, that's that. What are you lot saying anyways? Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me just make my little timestamp.